Good evening and welcome. Tonight we're tracking a story shaking both Wall Street and Washington. Former President Donald Trump has made a shocking power move inside the Federal Reserve, the institution that controls America's money supply. Before we unpack this shocking move, take a second to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to understand what's happening. Staying informed is your first step to staying ahead. Why should you care? Because when the Fed's balance shifts, so does the cost of your mortgage, your car loan, your credit card bill, and even the job market itself. If you want clear, honest updates on how moves like this affect you, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell now, because staying informed is your first step to staying ahead. Just hours ago, the U.S. Senate confirmed Stephen Moran, a former Trump advisor and outspoken critic of the Fed's current policy, to a powerful seat on the Federal Reserve Board. On the surface, it's one appointment, but in practice, it's a shift in the center of gravity of America's most powerful financial institution. Analysts call it one of the most aggressive attempts to influence Fed policy in decades. At the same time, a legal attempt to unseat Lisa Cook, a Biden-appointed Fed governor, collapsed. This keeps a slim ideological balance on the board but sets up an unprecedented internal showdown over interest rates and inflation. Now, why does one appointment and one court case matter so much? Because of what the Fed actually does. The Federal Reserve isn't just an abstract institution. It decides the price of borrowing money. It sets the tone for credit cards, car loans, mortgage, small business, financing, and even the stock market. When interest rates change, your monthly bills change. When policy signals shift, your job prospects shift. That's why insiders are calling this a power move. With a Trump ally now on the board, pressure is likely to build for lower interest rates more quickly. A decision that could bring relief to borrowers but also risk reigniting inflation. So what exactly is at stake if rates fall under this new influence? And this leads us to the bigger picture, the fight over who really controls America's money supply. For over a century, the Federal Reserve has been considered independent, insulated from day-to-day politics. Presidents appoint governors, but rarely do they tilt the board so sharply in their direction. This appointment signals a test of that tradition. Supporters say it's a needed correction to a slow, overly cautious Fed. Critics warn it's a dangerous politicization of an institution designed to be neutral. Either way, the lesson for all of us is the same. Policy fights in Washington may sound remote, but they eventually show up in your monthly budget. So, in the face of all this uncertainty, what can ordinary people do? In times like these, knowledge is power. Moves like this can feel far away, but they're really about you. Here's what every American and anyone watching globally can do right now. Stay informed. Headlines about the Fed aren't boring. They're about your wallet. Plan ahead. If you're thinking of borrowing, know how rate changes will impact you. Diversify and save. Don't let short-term noise dictate your long-term financial health. Vote with your values. Pay attention to how leaders treat institutions like the Fed. Independence matters for stability. Political moves come and go, but your financial resilience can be permanent if you prepare. Trump's shocking power move inside the Fed has Washington buzzing, but it's also a wake-up call for every one of us. The money game can change overnight. Don't be caught off guard. If you found this breakdown useful, tap like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel. Because an informed public is a powerful public. Stay smart, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video.